Hey guys, I'm back again. And it seems we are never, ever short of con artists. I'm not sure why the world seems to be fascinated with con artists because a lot of times when when they're found out, they become a celebrity. Everyone wants to know how did they get away with it? The story we're talking about today, who we're talking about, is Anna Sorokin. She was born Anna Delvey. She's a girl that pretty much fooled New York. But what's so interesting, when most people lie, they look down, they look away, they they're instantly nervous. But if you ever watch her interviews, she would look you in the face and she believes what she's saying. So that's the real story. Have you been around someone, ex-boyfriend, friends, you know, and just people who will tell you a lie and they're just looking you right in the face and you believe them. And that's what she did. She was so believable. That's why she got away with all of the fraud, all of the fake stories, and this fake lifestyle. Anna was born in Germany. She was born January 1991. And I apologize. She was born in Russia and she was raised in Germany. So basically, she once she moved to Germany, she started to, I guess, dream of that life of wealth because Munich is a very nice area. Germany is very nice, for people that have went there. So her lifestyle was not, you know, she wasn't wealthy. Her backstory is her dad was a truck driver, and her mom, she must have been a homemaker because it doesn't say anything on what her mother did for a living. In her interviews, she would say that her mom worked with her dad, but you know, when they went back to where she was born, they're saying that dad was a truck driver. But when she came to New York City, when she came to America, she knew what she was going to do. She knew what stories she was going to tell, and she was ready to go. So, what she did was she did go to a bank and she got $100,000 loan. So, the reporters, the news, what they're saying is that she was so convincing. She's so convincing that she would tell banks that she's trying to start her own foundation. And she would show them pictures, and she was so intelligent. I suppose con artists get away because they're probably super smart, narcissistics. They probably feel they're smarter than everyone else, and maybe that's why they get away with a lot. So what her con was, she would go to the bank, and what she would do, she would show them proof in her bank account. But this was fraudulent. We can't say alleged anymore because she did go to jail. So she would show them proof that she was an heiress and she was set to receive along the lines of $60 million. So when you talk those type of numbers, people, they believe it, and their eyes are like wide because it's money. So when you go to the bank and you show them proof and you're just like insanely charming, she's looking at you. She's also arrogant because she doesn't believe that she did anything wrong. She doesn't believe it. She gives this death stare, and we all know she's lying because she got convicted of it. This is the girl who would live in the best hotels. And she was known for giving away hundreds of dollars as tips to the valet. She would give it to, the drivers, the bellmans. She was known for doing that. So one word get around, because when you're giving that amount of money, people talk. So they're waiting for her hand and foot. And then people around, they're trying to figure out, who is this person? So she was very, very manipulative. She knew how to move. She knew that if she threw money around, people would believe her story. Mind you, she had designer. She would always wear designer clothing, the biggest glasses, because we know that's that look, that New Yorker look. The huge glasses, the nice coat, and the furs, and the heels in all of her bags. So when you would go to her Instagram page, you would see what? The fancy dinners. You would see her hanging out with New York's elite. And that's just what she did. So why did Anna get away with this? Why and how did she get away with it? Because she was almost close to getting, she, you know what? I think if she didn't live, if she wasn't so large, she probably would have gotten away with it, but she was trying to get the highest of the high. And they say that what kind of brought her down, not just her, not just the friend that she scammed out of 62,000 at the Moroccan hotel. We're going to have to do a part two because this story is a very long story, and I don't think you guys want to sit through a 30-minute story. So I will have a part two. She would go to the banks and she would tell the banks, she has trust funds, she has this money coming, and she would show the proof because that's what they do. They have the paperwork and it's ready to go. She would be on the phone and she would have someone else. She would have something, some sort of a device where she made it seem like she was talking to someone. So she was just she was very good at what she did. She deceived people. And that was her job, you know? So they're saying that she was trying to get millions upon millions of dollars. There's different amounts. They're saying that she frauded 2 million and then she was trying to get 22 million and trying to prove that she's starting some sort of a foundation. And there was a certain amount of money that she needed to start this foundation in New York. And when they realized that she was lying, that's when the house of cards started to come down. So What do you guys think? Like, how do you think she got away with this? And how did she scam these people? Like, yeah, we know that she was throwing money at people and she was doing that. But what are certain signs for you? Like, if you go out with someone and they're the ones who's normally the one that's paying these extravagant trips and dinners, and all of a sudden they tell you, oh, you know what, I don't have any money. Do you think that's a red flag? When they say, oh, I left my wallet, my credit card or whatever. Like, that's what she did a couple times. She tried to escape from, or try to run, not escape, but she tried to run from a huge dinner bill, and she got caught. And I don't know, do you think that she was just too flashy, too extravagant? She went too far, you know? In part two, we're going to talk about how she got caught because she went to Morocco and she stayed in a hotel which was 6 to 7 thousand a night. Yes, a night. A hotel where the Kardashians are known for staying. A hotel where all the really risky celebrities. I mean, 6 to 7 thousand a night. Seriously? Okay, guys, what do you think? Do you think she would have been able to get one over on you guys, or do you think that no one's seen the signs? Okay, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the video. Talk to you later.